Well, good evening, everyone, once again, and I'm here to present to you the Iteracare, a revolutionary product that will change your life, and also to expose the fake devices that have been circulating, especially in the Nigerian markets. My name is Dr. Okere. I'm an integrative healthcare practitioner, and that's my number. So before we start, I'm going to start with a disclaimer that the Iteracare device is a certified household electrical equipment. It has been certified safe to use, and because it emits no harmful radiation and it allows for distribution internationally. It's not a medical equipment, and the manufacturer provides no medical advice. But we found out with the use of the device that it's able to do a lot of amazing things to the human body, and that's where we use it for cases. But it's very important that you consult your doctor or any healthcare practitioner with any question or before you start using the device, and how to use it optimally for your own good. Now, there is a secret system in your body. And like I tell people, your body has amazing healing capacity if only we can give it what it needs. That's the way God has designed the body. I don't believe in incurable diseases per se, but if you can give your body everything that it needs, you find out that your body has the ability to put things in order for it to heal. A lot of times we are suffering from deficiencies, or we have a lot of toxins in the body, or we have, a lot of things have gone wrong in the system. Civilization is killing a lot of people. And so we need to go back to the basics. And using this device is one of the way that we can go back to tap nature to be able to help ourselves. Now, every cell in your body is a battery. Now, just like you have your cell phones, and when you use it consistently, the battery drains. And once you don't charge your cell phone, what happens? It goes dead. Same thing with our body. Your body cells have an optimal voltage of about 70 to 80 millivolts. Some will even say 70 to 90 millivolts. And once it's getting to like 60, 50, 60 millivolts, your body starts getting sick. And if you don't do anything about it and it gets to like 20, 30 millivolts, then you start having mutated cells, which result in cancer and what have you. So the same thing as we are going to charge our device, we need to charge our cells, activate it and optimize it. And one of the ways you can charge your cells is using the terahertz frequency device. And that's what we are here to talk about. So what is this terahertz frequency? It's an electromagnetic wave band between the microwave and infrared with a frequency range of about 100 gigahertz to 10 terahertz. This terahertz frequency device resonates the same frequency as a normal human cells, generating millions of vibrations per second. It's called the wave of life by the American scientists, the light of life by the Japanese scientists, and God's wave band by the Chinese scientists. It's one of the top 10 most advanced technology to change the world in health, science, military, agriculture, and communication. In fact, if you go online now and type the word terahertz, you see a lot of researches that are going on. Even in the medical field, they found out that this terahertz energy has the ability to differentiate between a benign cell and a malignant cell. There's a lot of things going on using communication gadgets, using the terahertz, and then also these the Chinese government have actually launched a experimental 6G satellite using the terahertz wave. So the terahertz energy itself is actually being used for a lot of things, and it's patented. It's not a cheap technology at all. Now, this is it graphically. When we are looking at it, it's between the microwave and the infrared, initially called the terahertz gap, because they didn't know what was the usefulness then. But in the last decade, a lot of things have come out because of the frequent research. And they found out that this terahertz has what we call the molecular vibration, both the inter and intramolecular vibration and rotation. And that is one of the ways it's able to help our body. For those that knows what a tuning fork is, once you hit the tuning fork, it starts vibrating. You put another tuning fork of similar frequencies, you find out that the other tuning fork also starts vibrating. So the same thing, they found out that these vibrations of this terahertz is very close to the human cells. So it's able to help our body to vibrate and increase the intracellular energy, So what's this Iteracare history? The Americans have been in monopoly of this technology for long, but someone was able to break through, and the company is called the Dishan Health Technological Company Limited. He the developer and the manufacturer of the Itera, and this was founded in May 2015. The company is located in Dongguan County in China. So the founder was actually a scientist called Yang Wenjun. He was appointed as a think tank member of the Chinese Academy of Management Science because of his professionalism and authority in the terahertz industry. So the terahertz technology is a patent. It's not for mass production or the open market. And Dishang has actually given Prive International the exclusive rights for the sales and marketing of the iTera. So they are the only ones allowed to market the iTera, unlike what we are seeing all over. Any device that is up there on Amazon or Alibaba and all these things, they are really not authorized. Now, the Iteracare models, when they started the research, this was the first device that was created. And this was about $400,000, which is really beyond the reach of a lot of people. And by 2017, they came up with the second generation of the terahertz device. This was also pretty expensive. But in 2019, just before, during that COVID issues and everything, they came out with this third generation, which was costing then, about $4,000, $5,000. That's the third generation. And this also has the 3-in-1 core technology. Then in 2021, they came out with the fourth generation, which is what we see everywhere around us now. That's called the Iteracare Classic. And last year, 2022, they came out with the fifth generation, which is called the Iteracare Premium. So the reason why they had this classic is because they wanted something that is easily, affordable, because this device is something that really needs to get into the hands of everyone. And with this creation in 2021, a lot of issues started developing. Anywhere you see original, you definitely find fake. And that is what we are saying. Now, how do we spot the fake device? Number one, the brand name is not written. A lot of people, they hold different devices. They are calling it iTera. If you don't see the name Iteracare written on it, it is not the Iteracare device. Now, what happened is, I've been saying this a lot, that once you don't see the Iteracare, it's not the original. Unfortunately, there are some people that have imported the fake device, and now they have even imprinted Iteracare on it. But there's a doctor that sent me a device and said he wanted to know if that was original. There are some subtle signs that I saw on that device, and I told him clear out. I said, this is not the original device. And just not to allow them to start doing, conforming to what's to the real one, I am not going to say that, but anyone that needs that personal information should let me know. I'll tell you what I detected on it. Secondly, the original Iteracare Classic has just one color, and that is red, while the fake has so many: red, blue, yellow, white, all the colors. It is not the original. Now, there is something that is peculiar with the original device. There is a blue light that comes out, and once I'm doing the demo, you're going to see this blue light. So the fakes don't have that. There's one particular fake device that had a very faint blue, but it's not the same when you put it across with the original. We all know the benefits of blue light. Now, the technology, the original device has a 3-in-1 technology, which I'm going to explain further, while the fake is just blowing hot air. So if you need heat therapy, then you can as well go for an infrared lamp, which is cheaper than the fake terahertz device. The heat is not the major therapy that the Iteracare gives. It's actually that terahertz energy, and that is what is missing in all these other devices. Now, bad radiation. The original device has no radiation when tested with an EMF reader. I actually had one, and I actually did a test, and I showed the group, that this device really had no EMF radiation. But there are some. I'll show a video that will show you that it's high in radiation. So some of these fake devices are actually high in radiation. And we all know the dangers of electromagnetic frequency. If you don't, please go online and check. They are possible carcinogens. So we have to be very careful, and they cause a lot of DNA damage. Already we are surrounded with a lot of them, including our cell phones. So having a, in quotes, therapy device that will add more radiation to your body, I don't think it's a wise decision. Now, the original device has a lot of certifications, and which can be confirmed from renowned institutions. And most of these fake devices have none. In fact, I found it very funny. I'll show you in the presentation a particular fake device that we are using Dishang certificates to market their products. It's really funny, but it's not funny. So I'm going to show you as we go on. Now, these are examples of fake Iteracare Classic. You see, they come in different shapes and sizes and different colors. Now, this is the one I said someone sent to me. I wanted to know if it was the original. You can see Itera is still written on it, but there were some subtle signs that I saw on the device, and I told the person point blank that this is a fake Itera. So the fact that this one also has Iteracare does not mean it's the original. So you have to buy your device from a recognized and recognized distributor or the country stockist. Now, this is another fake device that is being peddled everywhere. There was a doctor that sent a picture of a patient that sustained serious burns, at the back because of this device. He used this, and I told him point blank, the person was there calling it Itera. I said, this is not the Iteracare device. So please, we have to be very, very careful. This is not the Iteracare device. These are other fake examples that I actually saw online. These are other fake examples I saw online. Now, I now went to the to AliExpress. As at last year, January, when I came across this device, I went online. I could hardly even find a site that had, that device there. There was only one, and that one was the company I actually bought from. And I'm going to show you the product I actually bought, because I like doing, researching and going to the roots of things before I get involved. Wondering, why is this other company so expensive? Is it not still from there? And I went online and I did some of the research. So this, you can see China prices of some fake device. What kind of technology do you think is going to be in a device that they're selling for 15,000? And these devices, they are selling it here in Nigeria for 250,000. So can you imagine the way they are ripping people off? We really need to look into this. Look at the price of the devices. You will see some that are even as cheap as 4,000 naira. So tell me, what kind of technology do you think is going to be here? And then you expect that thing to do the work that it's supposed to. Look at them, 10,000 naira on AliExpress, and they're coming to sell for people here 250, even if they're selling at even 100,000. It's a ripoff. Now, this company that produces this, they produce hair dryers and other hair styling equipment. So they are already vast in producing hot air blower. But that technology, that terahertz technology, is what is missing. And right now, even when I went online now recently, in fact, everybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, is now selling the terahertz, in quotes, terahertz device, because people know that this thing is working. And you trust China, you get all sorts of things. Whatever you pay for is what you get. So let's go forward. So looking at the prices of this device, you should know that really these devices are not genuine. Now, at the time I bought this product, this is the one I bought then last year. It was more expensive than this. This was their most expensive device. So I bought it because I wanted to test it. If you look at this is one of the fake devices I bought last year, January, because I wanted to test the device. So you can see they had more expensive ones. Yes, but it still does not have the Itera. So when I talk, I'm not talking out of context. I'm talking because I have done my own homework on it. As at last year, you won't find all these designs here. What these people are doing is any product that the company now comes out with, they make the counterfeit. So I was surprised when I went online recently and now saw that they even have the picture of even the Pro, in quotes, the Pro. And you can see somebody is selling his own for 21,000, another is selling for his own for 227. It looks like the Iteracare Pro, but it is not, because that technology is not there. Now, this is the Iteracare Pro. When I first saw this, I saw this certificate. It's on AliExpress. I now looked closely. If you look closely at the address and then when they said manufacturer, if you look closely, you will see it is Dishang Health Technology. So they are using their fake device. They are using the Dishang original certificate to sell or to market their fake product, which is really, it's really, really amazing. And I was even shocked when I saw this. You will see that's the Dishang's name. So if they are confident about their own product, why don't they go and do their own certificates? Why are they using another person's certificate to try to market their product? Look at their name, boldly written there. This is the Shang Health Technology. And these are the manufacturers of the original device. So it's really, really pathetic. Now, I want you to watch this device. This is one of the fake devices. This is an EMF reader. Watch what happens. You can see this device is blowing high levels of EMF. That's the electromagnetic reader you see there. That is it. And that's why it's showing red. And somebody will be using this for therapy. Now, let us watch another video showing water charged with the fake device and water charged with the original device.
The difference between fake device and an original device. This is thermal aura scanner. This tests energy, how much energy water possesses. So you see in both the glasses you will find the same level of energy. All the same. Now I will charge this one with this fake device. This is your fake device. Name is written Heldo. This is fake. I will charge this water labeled fake with fake one. I am charging it, and another one I am charging with original one. This is original device. I cannot hear, and I am charging it. I have already labeled original and true. And after charging for 3 seconds, you will see the difference. ये हमें क्या दिखाता है? Now let us see what is the input level of fake. No change. There is no change. Absolutely, there is no change. Now we see the water charged by original device, and you see, wow. So this is the result created by terahertz frequencies, and here there is no terahertz, so there is no charge in water. So this is proof that this fake device doesn't. Here we are going to test fake.
So the other demo videos, as you could see in that previous video, one of the device had high level of EMF. And when they did the water test, there was really no energy there. They have the oral water scanner, but there's something else I had to do to test those two, and I'll show the demo videos because of our time at the end of the presentation. Let's move forward. Now, one uniqueness of China is that they have the good, the bad, and the ugly. What do I mean by the good? They produce good quality products. Example, made in China for US. If you see the US products that are made in China, they are solid, good quality products.
Of course, one is specifications.
So in China, it's what you pay for that you get. Now, the bad is that no one can stop them, especially the products are not sold in China.
What do you mean?
Please, can you just mute your device, please? So the bad is that no one can stop them. So their government is not going to stop them from producing, but they will stop them. They have a problem when you sell these substandard products in China. In fact, it is death sentence. The ugly right now is that every Tom, Dick, and Harry produces and sells substandard drugs and equipment. So in China, it's what you pay for that you get. So, and that is one of the major problems we're having here in Nigeria. We know the case of drugs and how long Madam Dora Akunyili tried to fight fake drugs in Nigeria. Many people died from this drug. Many arrests were made. But this thing is still in circulation. Nigeria is a funny country because no one is really bothered. We don't have strict institutions that are monitoring these things. So we have to really, the onus is now on us to try to find the truth. Now, what is my experience with this fake Iteracare manufacturer? When I bought these products last year, they didn't tell me they had problems with shipments. But immediately I paid for the product, they were now telling me that it's a copyright product, and so it's not allowed to ship to their Guangzhou airport, which is a major airport. They had to go through Hong Kong or one. In fact, the shipment money I paid for shipment was higher than the money I paid for products. I wasted about $500. And like I said, as at then, it was only one, and this was the seller. Then this is the manufacturer that does his hair care products. But right now, if you go on AliExpress, you see so many drop shipping shops selling the Iteracare look-alike. So which is very, very unfortunate. Luckily for me, the device I bought from them didn't emit any EMF, but it doesn't have any energy. And I'll show you that shortly. Now, this is the major manufacturer of the fake Iteracare. This is their name. They are the ones I bought my product from. And if you see what their own certificate is saying, they are selling hot air blowing comb. That's what they call blowing comb. Their main products are hair straighteners, hair dryers, and all whatnot. They are the major distributors of this. And right now, from what I saw online, is that they have withdrawn themselves from AliExpress, but it's the drop shippers, the owners that are now over there selling products for them. Now let's go to the main device. I will show some demo video at the end of the presentation, but I don't want to make this too long. These are the images of the patented device. So you see they look very similar. This is the third generation, the Iteracare Pro. This is the Iteracare Premium, and this is the Iteracare Classic. Now the Iteracare Classic, what's the peculiarity? What's the properties? It's meant for individuals or families, light. You use it for usually 45 minutes. Use it for 45 minutes. So you can use it for 45 minutes. And like I said, it has only one color. Now this device has 3-level switch. And the power is 800. The next one is the Iteracare Premium. And this is meant for individuals, family, and this is the 2020 version. It can be used for longer hours. And it has a 2-level switch. It has a component upgrade, but it's 3 times the price of Classic. And then this is the Ferrari of their group, which is the Iteracare Pro. This can be used in individuals and centers and family, or if you have organization like a gym, a hospital, or a therapy center. In fact, in India, they have made therapy center that this is the only thing that people come there to do. And they're making a lot of money. And they are really helping a lot of people. So it can be used for longer hours. Now, this device has 2-level switch. And it has a power of 120 watts. Now, the Iteracare was a product of 6 years of research and a lot of 6 whole years. And this is their certificate of appointment. This is the PRIVE certificate of appointment. This is the shank that actually gave them. That's the name of the company. And here they are appointing PRIVE International. Because, like I said, this is not a mass-produced technology or device. Forget whatever it is that you are saying there. Now, even the product design is patented. The safety inspection report, all these reports, they had a radiation test report. They have ultraviolet light reports, all these reports, they have, you could find all these certificates are already there to show you that yes, their device is genuine. So what are the 5 features of Itera? Safety, penetration, identification, activation, and it's user-friendly. Safety, it can be used for children, infants, adults, teenagers, elderly, because it has no radiation in them. There's nobody that uses the device and doesn't have a good thing to say. Is it for pain? They have testimony. Is it for discomfort? Is it for breathing problems? They have testimony. And like I said, this device is certified by renowned institutes. China Academy of Science, Sinochem. A lot of all these certificates can be seen. And they actually did a clinical test, not just animal testing, clinical test using this device. And this was what they found out, that for inflammation, it had a 5-star. And for what we know about chronic diseases, inflammation is like the bedrock of most chronic diseases. So you don't even need to be sick. Comprehensive health quality, it improves your health. Because like we say in medicine, everyone is apparently well until proven otherwise. Because of the kind of environment we find ourselves, everyone is sick. So we need to improve our health somehow. Now, this product also helps with malignant tumors. If you remember what I said earlier, malignant tumors have their low voltage cells. So it can help to up the voltage. And for viruses, it can help to inactivate viruses. So for all these, symptoms, this device were tested on, and they all found to be helpful. Penetration. This device can penetrate 20 to 30 centimeters deep. So it's able to get into your bone marrow, micro blood vessels, capillaries. It opens up the channels. And so it's able to help your body to detoxify, help nutrients to enter into your body, and help microcirculation, especially for those that have diabetes, that have, their circulation is already compromised. So this device can help you because of the depth of penetration. Identification, we said it can identify bad cells, get rid of them, help and strengthen good cells. Unblock all the lymphatic channels, help all your detoxification organs to start working. That's why immediately after you finish a therapy, most times you see people wanting to go to the toilet, either to ease themselves or to pass out waste. That's to show you how powerful it is. It's able to activate the sleeping cells or dormant cells. So it has the capacity of, activating stem cells from your bone marrow. What are stem cells? Stem cells are like premature cells that can now go to the organs where it is needed and become that particular organ cells. So it activates weak and inactive cells, and it's user-friendly. As long as you know how to hold on to the device, you can use it. So an hour of Iteracare is equal to 10 times acupuncture. Acupuncture is a very, popular practice now, therapy, but a lot of people are still afraid of needles. 20 times cupping, 30 times gua sha, and 40 times massage. So you can imagine how powerful this device is. Now, it's suitable for various inflammation. If you remember the slide I showed earlier on, 5-star. So any kind of inflammation in the body, because it's able to reduce all the inflammatory proteins. So rhinitis, sore throat, tummy ache, any gynecological issues, prostate enlargement, anything that has to do with inflammation is going to reduce it. So this is something that you can use for yourself personally or use for your practice. Any kind of pain. Chinese medicine believe pain is because of blockage or stagnation. So it will unblock most of the meridians. And so it makes your therapy work very, very fast. So is it the lymphatic for varicose veins? Amazing. Weight loss, because it helps the cells to release the toxins there. Various skin issues, including autoimmune. Psoriasis, vitiligo, it helps because it helps to reduce the inflammatory proteins. And so your body starts healing. It's not recommended for these cases, not as if it's an acute indication, but just so that to avoid problem. Like in the pregnant women, we don't want a situation whereby maybe there was a congenital anomaly that was missed, and suddenly after they give birth, they now say, no, it's because of that therapy that you did. And we know in our environment, we don't have, the latest ultrasound that can pick, a lot of all these anomalies. There are some that are missed until after delivery. And for menstruation, because it opens up channels, the person may bleed. It helps circulation. So they may bleed more. But for those that have dysmenorrhea, which is menstrual pain, you can use it for, I think, the first day. It helps to reduce the pain drastically. And then the person will be fine. And for acute disease, because most times there can be exacerbation or worsening initially before they get better. So we don't want a situation whereby the person cannot tolerate the therapy. So we said let the acute phase pass. You can now use it during the acute or chronic or during the chronic phase of the disease. People with congenital heart disease, pacemakers, valvular issues, we said avoid that particular place. But you can treat other parts of the body. You can give the person the terahertz charge water. It will help to strengthen the body generally. Object planted, because we don't want any expansion and contraction to dislodge anything. But you can treat other areas of the person's body. Also for open wound and fracture. Open wound, especially when it's bleeding, because we don't want it to bleed more. So you can actually use it and it will help. Once the bleeding has passed, you can use it. It helps the wound healing very, very, very fast. Somebody was just showing me a diabetic wound, and then within a few days, the swelling, everything had come down. And the person was doing better. And then fracture too, because we don't want the pins and this thing to dislodge. So precautions is for external use. You should not use it for very long. At least 30-minute session is good enough so that we don't have healing crisis. So you don't block the inlet and the outlet. Very important. And then the cord, don't fling it here and there. Preferably, people have said, tape it to the body. So you go gently. And then the crystal is here, and it's the crystal that is key. In fact, if you weigh the original device and the fake device, there's a lot of difference. This crystal, so if this crystal area gets broken, that is the end of your device. It is just a hot air blower. And like we said, it is not the heat we are looking for, but that terahertz energy. So what are the possible side reactions? Most cases, you don't see anything. But for some, they may see exacerbation, which is worsening, increase in pain in that particular area. Why? Circulation has improved in that area. The nerves are being regenerated. So the person may feel pain. And there are even places that they have, injured before that they had not healed completely. The body can now decide to start the healing process. Some people may feel itching. It's part of the healing process. So don't stop during those periods. But you can reduce the frequency. So assuming you are doing like 30 minutes, you can reduce it to 10 minutes. After like a week or so, your body would have gotten used to it. Then you go back to what you normally do, 20 minutes. And also, during this period, you take a lot of terahertz charge water. Very important. Our body is mainly water. And so we need to charge our body's water. And the body will be able to do a lot of amazing things. So after therapy, we said for fast recovery, don't consume cold water. Don't eat cold food because you've just had a heat therapy. Don't counteract it by doing cold. So you shower only after 4 hours of therapy. Now, how do you use the device? It has 3 modes, said earlier on. The first one is the high speed, medium heat. Second one is low speed, low heat. Third one is high speed, high heat. For most people, it's mode 1 that you stick at. For children and for the face, you use low speed, low heat. Because children cannot talk, so they won't tell you when the place is too hot. And especially for when you're treating diabetic cases that have numbness, it's better you stick to these 2. For some, you can move on to the high speed for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then go back to mode 1 or mode 2. So what is the treatment procedure? You drink your terahertz treated water before treatment, blow on the skin area where you wish to treat, either in lines or in circles. So you hold the blower at comfortable distance from the skin, focus on a localized area for about 15 to 20 minutes at a time. That's the area where you have the concern. Now, internal diseases are treated by focusing on a number of anatomical or acupuncture points. So like if you're trying to treat the liver, concentrate on the liver. If you're trying to treat the joints, concentrate on the joints. If it's the kidney, you go to the back and concentrate on the renal area. Or you can also use acupuncture points. Now, for best effect, treatment should be carried out for 5 to 15 days, preferably consecutively. And usually, if you have a place for admission, it's even better because they can have treatment up to 3 times in a day. You get faster results. And then you drink terahertz treated water after the treatment. So how do you blow? This is just giving you direction. You're blowing outwards. You're blowing outwards. The hand, this is basic therapy now. The hands, the feet, the spine, and that's it. So you can get this later. So the spine is very, very important to blow. Remember, we talked about dormant stem cells. Also, the spine has its own spinal nerve where all organs are supplied. So if there's anything wrong with the spine, there is going to be manifestation in all these other organs, and that is seen here. So when we say blow the spine, it's not an option. It's very, very important if you are really thinking about healing of that person. Water therapy, water therapy, water therapy. Very, very, very important. Very, very important because our body is mainly water. Our body is mainly water. So the Iteracare device can actually change the structure of the water to a linear form. There's a device I used to use in the past. Some of us may be familiar with it, the BioDisc. Amazing. I've been using that device for more than 50 years and it's still helping me save fuel, do a lot of things. So this energy therapy really works. So the Iteracare change the structure of the water. Our normal water, because it's not coming from natural sources, is heavy. Your body doesn't absorb it. So using this device to treat your water, it changes it to linear form, reduces the surface tension of the water. So your body can, easily absorb this water. So it helps to restore the vitality of the cells, increase the oxygen level. So it actually makes your blood healthy and more fluid. A lot of people are suffering from chronic dehydration. That's why if you do a test called live blood analysis, you see them, a lot of rural formation because dehydration, and unfortunately, some of us take all these fizzy drinks, forgetting that water is actually the best fluid for rehydration, the right kind of water anyways. So you need to drink your terahertz charged water for a healthier you. Very, very important. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is what the rural formation looks like. So once you drink your structured water, this is what these cells are happy and swimming. And what does it take? Just 1 minute to 2 minutes to charge your water. In fact, up to 5 liters. In 5 minutes, you have charged your water. And this charge can be held for months. Now, during my research, I found other water structuring device. The one I actually saw was $1,800. And this device can only charge 350 mils of water. In fact, it's around that time when all my researches I've been doing, I now discovered that, look, this terahertz technology is really not cheap. So after entering your body, the terahertz linear structured water resonates. Remember, we talked about frequency and transport more nutrients, minerals, and other beneficial things to your body. So it supercharges your body and also help your body to flush out the toxins that are not needed. So water therapy is very important. Now, what are the benefits of drinking? Direct entry into your cells, better absorption, accelerates metabolism, enhances the vitality of the human body, lowers blood viscosity, detoxification energizes the cells, repair body cells, and rejuvenate your body cells. So in summary, the active terahertz energy light wave can penetrate 20 to 30 centimeters of the human body. Manual massage can only go 2 to 3 centimeters. General instrument like the sauna can go 6 to 7 centimeters. So it dredges the meridian, open up the lymph node, lymphatics, improve circulation, expel cold and dampness, and soften knots. So if you have things like itching, within 3 minutes, itching is gone. For you to have pain, 10 minutes. I was having headache yesterday. I just went there, carried my blower, and I was blowing. And within a few minutes, my headache was gone. 20 minutes, clear the meridians and collaterals. And we also know high temperature kills abnormal cells. We're talking about mutated cells now. So it can also repair damaged cells and heal blockages. So this device is actually very, very intelligent. It's very, very intelligent. It has the ability to recognize, normal tissue. So it just goes to the uncomfortable part, activates the innate cells, and then helps to inactivate the body's self-healing power. And that's what we are talking about. What natural therapy is about is just to help your body to heal itself. That's why this device is very important. Now, my mission is 1 Iteracare per household. And this brings hope to every home. If you see the kind of cases that this device has helped, sickle cell crisis, aborting crisis within 15 minutes, without any medication. This is someone that had crisis for 2 days. Asthma attack, you're able to abort it and help them prevent many other. Bronchopneumonia, doctor was able to abort within less than 24 hours. Even the mother was shocked. Stroke cases, less than a week, they start working without even medications. So you just adding your medication is just going to, make your practice be like, there's something magical that these people are doing there. So it's very, very important that we know the truth. There are some people, they say, I used this and it didn't work. I say, show me what you use or what you bought. Most times it's fake. So why are we doing this to ourselves? And why I get upset is that they call it Itera. Don't call it, you can call it any other name. Itera is only one. So it's either it's Itera or the others. So if it's not Itera, then do not call it Itera. Do not call it Itera. I want to go into the real and fake Iteracare demo videos. Okay, this first video is just showing when we are charging the water. Pouring inside the glass, just half of the glass. Now we are pouring the same water just to do the test. Okay, now drop it. Okay, now let's start. Okay, so this is the original Itera. That is it from Pride that has terahertz energy. So you can even see the blue light. So we are charging this water for 1 minute. So right now we are blowing the second water using the fake Itera. You can see there's no blue light, and then that's the device. So we're also blowing the same time. Okay, so this video is just showing you when we are charging the water. So I'm going to go to the next video, which is the energy test. So now I'm going to test its natural energy. Put out your right hand. Right. Very right. Make it stiff that I cannot push it down at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a normal energy test that a lot of people are aware of. Able to hold. Now hold your phone. This is normally drives energy away from you. So holding your phone, let us do another test. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now hold on to the phone. I'm going to use, this is the fake terahertz charged water. I want to see if it's going to even give any form of energy. This is a simple basic test that we can use to test for energy. No, I want to rub some on you first. So give me your phone. You can take some on your hands, take, and then rub your 2 hands very well. If there's energy, they're supposed to protect you. So hold on to the phone. I'll stretch your hands. So at the count of 3, I'm expecting to have strengthened you. At the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Make it difficult, very hard. At the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can see there's really no. Now drink the water. Let us see, maybe that will help better. That's still the fake device. You can drop it. Okay, so strengthen your body, get ready. So we are doing the energy test again on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Make it very, very hard. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. There's still no energy. Now we are going to move. Come close, please. So this is the real Iteracare charged water. And the same thing we did, we are still going to repeat. Okay? So now take some of this water, rub your hands. Rub your hands. The 2 of them. Okay? So now hold on to your phone. Now stretch your hands. Make it very, very thin. At the count of 3, you still do the same. 1, 2, 3. We'll try it again. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Is there a difference? Now let us drink the water. This is the charged water. Let him also drink, and then we'll try. My hands are actually clean. Please, if you don't believe me, you can try this yourself using the device that you have so that you'll be sure. Okay? So we believe you can move mountains now. So let's go. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. In fact, you're more like a rock. So please, can you just quickly comment on the first test using the fake Itera and then the original Itera? Do you really notice any difference? Really, can you please go close?
The doctor has said it all. If you are not believe it, the experiment that you just watch or you are watching now, just try to get the real Itera and use to do the energy test.
How did you feel when you took the fake one and I tried to move your hand down? Did you have strength?
Even started from the first test that she did without holding the phone. My strength was able to hold the hand very well. But yes, surprised when I held my phone, I discovered that I couldn't restrict yes, the force that pulling down my hand. But when I took the fake Itera,
was there any difference?
No. I didn't even have any energy to restrict the force. But immediately rubbing the original Itera charged water with my hands, I knew that no. So even to put my hand down, it was very difficult for a doctor.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. So if you don't believe this, you can actually check it. Any device that you buy that does not have that Iteracare boldly written and private Itera, because there are so many even fake that they say writing Itera, make sure you are getting your Iteracare device from the genuine source so that you can have that benefit of the terahertz energy. Normal heat will cause some help, but a lot of these fake devices have high EMF radiation. I have a radiation meter that I've used to test some, and then the terahertz energy itself is really amazing. And what it can do to the human body is almost magical. So you need to experience the real Itera for you to have testimonies and revolutionize your practice. So please beware and get the original. Thank you. So we are doing another energy test using both the original device. I'm sure the fake is not even working, so I'm not even going there, but we are going to use the original Iteracare device. Right now we are going to try and lift this lady without using the energized water, and then we are now going to drink the energized water and then try and lift her. So you can also try this with the fake. You see that you cannot even lift the person, to show you that it doesn't work. So we have to do this together. I say 1, 2, 3. 3, you lift her. If you cannot carry her, don't stress yourself. Then we'll go down.
Don't break your back.
Oh yeah, position. Mr. Lajide. So at the count of 3, at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's try again. Together. Don't scatter your hand. At the count of wait now, not that 3 now. 2. At the count of 3. The count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't lose your hand. Oh yeah. Now let's have some energized water. So now we have drunk our energized water. So we have to do it together at the count of 3. Are you ready? Sit down properly. You have to do it together. So make sure that they have a finger. Don't just leave your hand to do like that. So at the count of 3 you go. Block your hand, block your hand. So 1, 2, 3, go. So thank you very much. I think I've been able to demonstrate the presence of energy in the Itera and the absence in the fake